talked about him a bit on the podcast before. I sort of feel like maybe we haven't really like fully told that story of him taking over as manager at Monza. And, you know, he was coaching the youth team. I think everyone knows that bit. And when they got rid of Stroppa, who got them promoted to the top flight, Berlusconi and Galliani promoted him. And Galliani gave his whole speech about how, oh, we want this to be like our Igosaki, like we did it in Milan. We put some faith in someone they didn't see before. But, you know, he didn't even have his UEFA Pro license at that point. And so like literally like he wins the game against Juventus in his first game in charge. Then 3 days later, Coverciano say, yep, we're accepting you onto our course for pro license. But I heard him talking recently about having sort of met Marcelo Bielsa there as well at Coverciano during his course there. And Bielsa sort of seeking him out because he'd heard about his story and grabbing him, taking to one side and giving him all this advice and saying how he loved Bielsa's talk about gambetta, like so the idea that dribbling was everything in football. And I suppose just thinking about Atalanta and how effective that dribbling game was for them again in this weekend, it made me think about Monza as well. They don't do it like Atalanta do it. This 7-game unbeaten run is not a signal they're about to break into the top 4. They don't play at that level yet, but they do keep getting results. The Monza goal, I just thought it was like the most Andrea Petagna moment I can imagine. Because Petagna, I love him. He's got all this good energy. He's like such good vibes. He's obviously a good teammate and everyone loves him. And sometimes he looks like a top level striker. And on the goal, he does this really neat turn to lose the first defender as he comes back inside. And then it's like, he has these moments where he forgets that what he's supposed to do next is get your feet ready to shoot. Because instead there's like 2 players I can run into. So I'm going to do that first, knock you off the ball over here, and then knock you off the ball over here. And then the next thing you know, the keeper's on you and you haven't got the shot anymore.
Lancio lungo in profondità. Lo scatto è di Petagna, su di lui c'è Sosa evitato. Petagna davanti al portiere. Petagna con Skorupski che si salva Donati. Il gol del Monza per il vantaggio della formazione Brianzola. Si è trovato al posto giusto, al momento giusto, al 25esimo minuto. Prima azione offensiva del Monza.